Let's see what's going on. All right, so it looks like we are live. Keeps going in and out a little bit. Let me just get this all situated over here. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in for Titan Talk Tuesdays. Happy Taco Tuesday, Fast Bug Eddie. What's going on? How you guys doing out there? Benjamin, GPS Model said Jordan in the house. Little Edge, what's going on? How you doing, bro? I hope all is well. Said Jordan in the house. All right, we good to go. All right, so guys, I apologize. I'm just adjusting, so my connection here is perfect. So I'm not losing you guys. All right, excellent. So what's going on, guys? I hope you guys had a great Memorial Day weekend. Mine was very eventful. If you guys did follow the channel, you guys have seen that was really, really crazy and really eventful. So, yeah, I mean, I hope you guys did some good things out there, spent some time with your family, friends, did something good. And obviously, we want to make sure that we were, doing what we're supposed to, right? Remembering those who did the ultimate sacrifice and the families of those people, too, as well as soldiers that gave those lives to do what we do. How do I get a Titan hat? So all you have to do is call or text 727-389-3220, and you can get a Titan Medical Center hat. You can also purchase them online, too, as well, but I got some different colors. But if you want a black one, it's pretty simple and easy to do. You can literally call or text the line, tell them you want a hat. They can definitely get you out a hat. We got some T-shirts coming in for you guys. Ladies, we got you hooked up, too, as well. 1 second here. Let me just do this to make sure my internet is good to go. All right. Test this bad boy. And I'm being right there with you. Hold on. All right. Maybe that's going to do us a little better here, hopefully. All right. Titan fam, I'm back. Thank God I got a secure signal now. God bless hotspots. You guys, it's a funny story. Let me just tell you this real quick before we get into it. I appreciate all you guys tuning in. I'm going to go over all your questions, concerns. I'm going to cover Therapy of the Week, which was Nectar of the Gods and everything like that. So, hotspots, if you guys have a phone and you guys are using the hotspots, I'll give you a short little story. When I first started Titan, I didn't have a lot of money, so I had to be resourceful. Remember, that's when the iPads first came out, and you can use hotspots. And they use hotspots to run printers and all this other different stuff. So God bless hotspot. If you guys have not used it in a crunch, it's a game changer. Whether you're using it through, Wi-Fi is connecting to the hotspot, or even direct connect into your computer or your iPad. It's a beautiful thing, guys. So use it if you guys are ever on the go, and hopefully you guys will get a really good signal. So this last weekend was obviously eventful for Titan Medical Center. If you guys didn't see, we shot a whole bunch of different beach content, lifestyle content. We wanted to, get a whole bunch of content in this weekend. Usually we don't work big weekends like this, but we definitely had it out. And it was a beautiful thing, man. It was a lot of people that came out, a lot of the Titanettes, the Titans came out. So if you guys didn't get to see it, don't worry. Let's get into this. Let's get into what we're really here to, to learn more about Titan therapies or different things that hopefully help you out medically, or just in general, improve your quality of life in some way, shape, or form, or a little bit of educational information that'll go a long way and be of value to you guys. So let's get into the first topic of the day. That's Therapy of the Week, and that's Nectar of the Gods. So Nectar of the Gods is an awesome therapy, right? Nectar of the Gods is used for a lot of different things, but mostly Nectar of the Gods is going to be used for immune system boosting. It's also going to be used for, blood flow. It's going to be used for recovery, some liver protection or, support there. Blood flow, muscle building. This is another great thing for Nectar of the Gods. And Nectar of the Gods has one main component in it that helps it out, and that's glutathione. It also has NAC in it, so those working together are one of the best combinations of liver protection or things that are hopefully going to rejuvenate the liver and help it out. A lot of people have high ALT, AST. That's your liver enzymes. And with having high ALT, AST liver enzymes, that's really like clogging the filter of your body, because the liver is ultimately like the filter of your body. Everything you're taking in is filters through the liver. So at that point, you want to make sure that is healthy and it's working properly, because it can process fats faster through the body. It has a lot of different things that it does, but the liver is very important. And a lot of people out there might even have fatty livers. Some people go to their doctors, they get ALT, AST readings, which are liver enzyme readings, which is on a comprehensive metabolic panel. And that's pretty basic for general practitioners, even for us to run. And it shows the liver, the kidneys, electrolytes, and such. So focusing on the liver on this point, you can see how it is. Now, with a fatty liver, they're saying, really, you really can't get rid of fatty liver. Just change your diet, and maybe that'll help out. So when you're looking at these different things, and let's say you have a fatty liver, this is something that can optimally help your liver recover and rejuvenate itself. I see a lot of people that have or take oral supplementation, and some of these oral supplementations are very hard and taxing on the liver. And at that point, the liver enzymes go up. They're in the triple digits per se, 100, 123. And this is something that maybe start getting concerned about. Even if you're getting really high liver enzymes, you could get jaundice, yellowing, of the eyes and skin. So you don't want that either. And if you get to that point, that's when really you could have some serious problems. Can your hands feel tingly or fall asleep on MK607? I've been on it for 2 months from you guys. So absolutely, yes. Raising IGF-1 levels like that and a little tingling, yes, you could get that possibly. And hopefully everything's working out well for you in your second month with MK. Hopefully you've got the hunger thing down. Please let me know if you have any questions, concerns about it. Hulk Squad in the house. What's up, brother? Big Irish for my dude, Mr. Health and Fitness. If you guys haven't voted for him, give him a vote. We love him, man. He's helped a lot of people out. He answers a lot of questions on here for you guys. It's really cool to see everybody chipping in and talking about these things. So with Nectar of the Gods, like I said, people are still getting sick even in the summertime. There's a lot of different things that are going on out there. And even to live optimal, you need some of these other different vitamin amino acids and antioxidants like glutathione. But if you're getting a good blend like this, it can help in a lot of different ways and make your health more optimal and quality of life improve. And obviously, you want to boost the immune system every way possible you can and have a lot of support there. And that's what Nectar of the Gods is really good for. So if you guys haven't tried Nectar of the Gods, it might be the therapy for you if you want better immune system boosting, good blood flow, collagen-based amino acids in there, L-carnitine for blood flow, and that'll help build more muscle too. So this is a really, really great blend that has a lot of different things in there, even lysine. So that's another immune system supporter right there. And combining these things in there is ultimately going to give you a better defense, when things try to invade the body, and your body tries to fight it off. You want the best defense possible and the best weapons possible your body can have in there. Things that are really going to help out and that are healthy for your body too as well. It's what it's all about, man. Quality of life, longevity, and living at your best. Is glutathione taking every day and then you stop where your body produces less? So no, this is not true. Glutathione is actually in a lot of people at lower levels anyway. And you can blood test this. You can actually see, Jordan, where your glutathione is before and where your glutathione is afterwards. When your glutathione depletes, it depletes from a lot of different reasons. We're talking about toxins, chemicals you possibly put on your body, smoke, alcohol, unhealthy lifestyles in general, getting sick. These are going to deplete levels of glutathione, and it's important for glutathione to be present. And obviously, so when we talk about a super antioxidant, right? It's supposed to be the mother of antioxidants. When we talk about antioxidant, what is the body doing inside? It's going through an oxidation process, and free radicals are through there. And this can be harmful to DNA and a lot of different things that are going on. So this is why it's important to really, possibly do glutathione treatments, really to help your system, get oxidation out of there as far as using the antioxidant and help improving different things like your vital organs, possibly your liver. That's a big one, even for weight loss. I mean, that's great for metabolism. It's great for skin. It can help for mood improvement. There's a lot of different great benefits just with glutathione alone. And when we add the other components in there like arginine, glutamine, lysine, proline, taurine, NAC, L-carnitine, you're getting so many different health benefits out of just one little injection with an insulin needle that you could take daily or even every other day at minimal. And this can improve things in your body, the way they're functioning. And that's what it's all about, to improve yourself and to work optimally. Your body's a machine. Give it its best. If you had a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or some sort of exotic sports car, you're going to use premium gasoline, right? The same with your body. You want to give it the ultimate, very best you possibly can. I'm very interested. Don't like to have to do needles all the time. Shelly, I understand this greatly, right? But, when we look at, and there's some oral things that we do, therapy-wise that work very well. But we want everything to work as possibly best, right? And when you take in some of these things orally, like let's just talk about glutathione, for example, it's not going to work as good, and it's going to get broken down the gastro tract, and all the absorption possibly could go away. When we do the little insulin needle, we're talking about almost 90% absorption or higher. You know, you're really going to retain these things. It's getting to the bloodstream. It's not getting broken down in the gastro tract. So I understand your point with the needles. Trust me, I don't think anybody out there really likes needles, okay? Even when I started almost 10, 11 years ago now, you know, I'm still a pincushion, but I don't like needles. But at that point, I like the benefits. And then I outweigh the things, you know, am I give myself this little injection? Am I going to get a whole bunch of benefits out of it? And that's what it is. Can you take ECA Ultra twice a day? So for that, you're really not going to want to take the red and white one, the ECA Ultra twice a day. Now, what you can do is take a blue and white one and a red and white one, and you can take two of those, one in the morning and one in the afternoon per se. That's usually okay with the providers. Definitely just call or text the office, and they'll be able to take care of you. Guys, before I forget, I don't want to forget this, the blood test special for Memorial Day, I let go for one more day, which was today. That's for new patients, for old patients, anybody that want to take advantage of it. If you're a new patient, you can get it at the discounted rate. If you're an old patient, you can get it. And let's say you just did blood work. You're like, I just did it. Man, I just missed out on this. Don't worry. You can get it, put it in your chart, and use it for a future date. Now, the office's phone lines are already going to switch over. Even though we're still taking calls in, you guys can text the line, 727-389-3220, the main line. It's on the website. And if you text the line tonight, I'll honor it for tomorrow. But I will not honor any more phone calls for tomorrow. So you have to text tonight, and that will get you your place in line to get the discounted blood work for males or females. Our full blood panels just for you at a special discounted rate, so you guys can see what's really going on inside and see if you guys need to change anything. You know, if you guys need to optimize anything, see if anything's wrong. This is a perfect chance. And another thing is when you get your blood work, you can always ask for a copy afterwards too. And I tell you, and I suggest this, if you're getting blood work anywhere, getting any sort of medical work done, get it, put in a file at home, and then you can use this in the future if you need to. If you have another health problem that comes up, or you want to see how things were trending, let's say in your liver functions or kidney functions or whatever it may be, this is the way to do it. Keep track of it for yourself, and that way you'll always have it. And if something does happen, then you have all this information that you can share with your providers, whoever your providers are going to be in the future. It's a beautiful thing, guys. A lot of people don't think about this, and some people don't even think that they can get their records, which I don't understand. You know, it's your record, so understand that. Friday, Latasha, what's going on, girl? I hope all's going good. John, hey, bro, do you want to debate? I don't want to debate. I'm not on here to debate. Carapito, what's going on? How you guys doing? I don't want to talk politics. Sorry, guys. I've been on here for 4 to 5 months straight. I love it, but scared to stop. Okay, all right. So listen, if you've been on it for 4 to 5 months straight, don't worry, and you can stop if you want to, or even change it up. You know, you can do it every couple days or 2 days or whatever it may be. And then you're getting your maintenance boost or dose, you know, and at that point you shouldn't be scared. I wouldn't be scared. Those things, it's not like they're going to shut off, you know, everything that's going on in production. It's not like testosterone where it's going to shut down, you know, things in there, and it is what it is. Looks like we have a lot of people from out of country. Let's see those out of country flags. Yeah, let's see the out of country flags, guys. If you guys are from somewhere else, let's see it. Britain, baby. Is that Britain? What's going on out there? I love that. Man, there's so many people. Is there a possible ban on glutathione coming? Saw something online about it. No. Right now, there's not anything in place as far as a ban on glutathione. This is something that's naturally produced in your liver, by the way. So you guys know that. You know, for them to take away something like that is going to be pretty serious. So I don't see them doing that at all. But you never know. Big Pharma could come before it. They've done other things out there. So I wouldn't put it past them, but I haven't seen anything of concern lately. And if we do see things of concern, we will tell you guys, just like HCG. You know, people got on my case about it, like, John, man, you gave me this warning like twice. You know, is it really going away? Listen, I told you guys when it was going away. I said, listen, we're going to have this for a short amount of time. When it was, you know, ending, And I held on to it the longest we possibly could out of any clinic in the country. So, I tried my best. But we have some great substitutes in play that have been working very well as well. So you can always use NAC too as well. That's another good one along with glutathione. Do you guys take bodybuilders into consideration for prescription for try? So we do take into consideration people's lifestyles, but we will not do bodybuilder doses of, let's say, testosterone or give them other androgens or anabolics that they don't need. Okay, we're here to make people optimal. We want them to live long, healthy lives. We don't want them to get jacked up monsters. Now, listen, you can work very hard in the gym and have a good testosterone level and put on some good weight and look really good. I know a lot of people that do, and we do a lot of bodybuilders, but that's a small percentage of what we do in total. We do a lot of athletes. We like to dial people in. We want to make sure that we're making sure that they are healthy. Health is number one priority. So out of everything out of it, that's what we want to do. We want to make sure everything is healthy. So TRT, that can go from 100 milligrams to 300 milligrams per week. It just really depends on the patient. We take everything in consideration from their age, their health history, their blood work, how their symptoms are, the whole nine. So it's really important to look at all these different things. That's why we say blood work is so important, guys. And that's why the blood work special is a hit. I mean, I don't know how many people take advantage of it. They wait every year for the blood work special to come around. And I do it from time to time. I like to do my big holidays. Obviously, because, people, they might take in consideration that they're spending time with their family, their loved ones, and they're really worried about changing their health. And I want to make it easier for people to be able to change into a healthy lifestyle and to see what's going on and not have to go through a whole bunch of hoops. Or maybe now you get the blood test ran from the general practitioner because they don't want to open Pandora's box and see what's going on. They don't treat things like that. So it's crazy. So Amy Crystal, yes, you can do blood work in Los Angeles. Guys, we can set you up for blood work in 49 states. The only state that we're not servicing is Idaho. I'm sorry, guys. I love the potatoes there. I love some of the people there, but we can't service that state at this point in time. So every other state, from whether it's California, so all Los Angeles and all the cities that are there, Texas, New York, Florida, obviously, all these different states, anywhere you go, Ohio, for you guys out there that have been busting my chops for the last year and a half about Ohio. We are in there. We are ready to go for you guys. Please just call or text 727-389-3220. What's the difference between the blood done here and at your primary doctor? Great question. Thick leg muscles. So the difference between our blood work full panel and a general practitioner's blood work full panel, or your general doctor that you go into and see. So a general doctor usually runs about 3 tests on the average. CMP, comprehensive metabolic panel. And in that test, it usually has 11 to 14 different little subtests. And like I said, the main ones to look in there for are like electrolytes, kidneys, liver, things like that. The other one they run is a lipid panel. And the lipid panel is like a cholesterol panel. It tells HDL, LDL, and ratio sometimes. So that's good cholesterol, bad cholesterol, and such. And that's really it. Unless there's something that they're looking for, or a problem or an issue, those are usually the blood tests that they run. Now, when you come to Type Medical Center and get our blood tests, our basic full panel blood tests, CMP, so you get the comprehensive metabolic panel, you get the lipid panel, you also get a CBC, which is a comprehensive, a complete blood cell count panel. So, and general practitioners might run that too. I won't put that one past them. If you're sick or something like that, they usually want to look at white blood cell count, red blood cell count, and you can look at hemoglobin, hematocrit, and such. So that's another one. For guys, we're going to run a PSA, so it's a prostate exam. Through blood work, it's a prostate blood test, not an exam. Free and total testosterone levels, full thyroid panel, T3, T4, TSH. We're also going to look at estradiol for males. For females, we're going to run a total estrogen test on them. For females, we're going to run DHEA. For males, we're also going to run a progesterone for females as well. IGF-1 levels, insulin growth factor 1. So that's what growth hormone turns into in the body, and that's what you get all the benefits from. We're also going to look for the B12 levels right off the bat. Now, we can go a lot more in depth, all right? We can test all your amino acid levels in your entire body. We can do food sensitivity testing, so see what foods you're sensitive to, bloating, all these different issues you might be getting. We can see, and we can pick certain things or certain foods to look at specifically. We can also do STD testing through blood testing, COVID antibody testing through blood testing. We can look at a number of different things like hemoglobin A1C, vitamin D levels, all these different things we can do at a drop of a dime, right? Very simple, very easy. And we get the expedited results for you guys. That's another thing we do. You know, we're concierge medicine. So we do big things as far as getting you guys everything as fast as possible. What is the name of the country you live in? So we live in the United States of America here. I hope all you guys are join us from all these different countries. Hope you guys love it. Big J recommends you all the time. I love Big J, dude. He's awesome. Great barber. Big shout out to everybody out there trying to find other comments on here. Sorry, guys. There's so many people in there. I appreciate all you guys joining in. So any on-site HCG, why was it banned, and what's the alternative you guys have? The clomiphene doesn't make my gonads big and full like HCG. Okay, so we don't have HCG on site, no. We could get it possibly. Now, the only alternative right now is commercial. So HCG is not banned. It's banned from compounding. The only way that you can compound it or make HCG is if you have the biological license to get it. Now, this ban was put in place almost 10 and a half years ago. So everybody knew it was coming. It's just they didn't think it was going to stick. So at that point, none of these guys in these compounding pharmacies invested any money in getting this biological license, which then cut them off from making it. The only people that can make it right now are big pharma, so the big manufacturers out there. Now, you can get commercial HCG, but it's going to be very expensive to get, and there's actually a shortage of it. So you're able to get it, but it's going to be hard to get. It's going to be very expensive. Now, the alternative, if clomiphene has not worked, now, did you go up in your dose of clomiphene? Usually the general dose start is 25 milligrams, but some people need more. Some people need 50 milligrams. Excuse me. The other thing is that you can take kisspeptin. Kisspeptin is another injectable peptide that works very well with patients. So if patients do complain of clomiphene not working, and usually it does. It does for a good amount of people. Some people don't respond as well. And then you might have to up the dosage. The upping the dosage has worked for more patients than none. But kisspeptin is another good one that usually we switch patients over with, and they've got a great result. Obviously, their testicles and gonads have been full, have been producing the good volume of semen too as well. So it's been a good alternative. It's been a really good alternative. These are great questions, by the way, Jordan. It's great questions to answer. I appreciate all you guys joining in every Tuesday. Titan Talk Tuesday with me. I appreciate Big Irishman. I try to help as much as possible, brother. You've been a blessing, dude. My cousin's upcoming pro baseball player. Can you use TRT and peptides past the WADA testing? So they don't have a lot of testing in pro baseball anymore. That testing went away. So it went away when the contract was ended and they went back into this new season. You can ask him. I don't think they could even do any testing for steroids right now. Now, would I want to be on the right side of things? Yes, we can help them out. Even Hercules Potion, it's an amino acid injectable blend. It's performance enhancing, and it's not banned by WADA. It's only amino acids, and it's only a little injectable that he can definitely do. If you have a cousin and you send him this way, you let me know. I'll give you a little credit in your thing, and I'll definitely hook him up. I would love for him to get on and really perform at his very best. And maybe even if he thinks we're really good, he can give us a referral down the way. That's how we work. I want to make sure we get you guys the results that you guys are looking for. And if we do well, please just pass us on to somebody that might be able to use us. Hey, Astusa, what's going on, girl? I hope all is well. I hope everybody had a great Memorial Day weekend, man. I did for sure. Had a great time with the family. And then, the Titan family they came along. We did awesome photos, videos, the whole nine. Do we got anybody else in here? Any other questions? I'm looking right now. If you guys have any questions, give me a. What is it, Art? Okay. So we had a question of how long you should take Hercules Potion or Glutathione before taking a break. Now, you can take a break whenever you want, right? If you want the benefits of Hercules Potion, you can take that every time you train or have any physical activity. Glutathione, like I said, you can take it for what you want. If your liver enzymes are high and you get them, in normal range, maybe just take a maintenance dose. I mean, you can go off a couple months and then go right back on. It's really up to you. It's totally up to you and how you feel, what's going on. And if you need, if you want to, you can take a break. It's not a problem. If you want to go off for a month or take it in less frequency, that's a possibility too that you can do. I understand. You know, it's kind of crazy. I'm taking one day. That's good too. I mean, listen, these things will work. You know, now if you're taking this and you have high liver functions, follow the protocol. Follow the protocol like we put in place and what's prescribed by the provider, so we can at least get that down. Yeah, I felt like they're good at first and then lost size. So it will work. Hercules Potion should definitely work, man. I mean, every time. I have not stopped using that since we came up with the blend, and I've been using it since then. So it's been probably about 8 years, I would say, for Hercules Potion for me. And I never miss a training session without it. I mean, unless I don't have it with me, which is very rare. But it's really, really good stuff, 100%. Anything else on YouTube or anything else? I am Chef Taro in the house. This is my dude, my man, a million gram. All right, so Jordan said, last question. Sorry for asking so many. So my glutathione last bottle is expired by 1 month. Is it okay to use? It's sealed and been in the fridge of all times. Yes, it should be good. All right, that's a generally best used date. If it's 1 month, usually you're not going to have any problems or no degrade, especially if you have not punctured the vial. That's another benefit. You have not punctured that vial whatsoever, so it should be sealed and should be good. So you should be able to get, it should be fine and should work fine. It's not going to hurt you or do anything harmful at all, okay? What's up, dude? I hope all's well, Taro. You're my man. Bad. You're a bad bicil. You're doing little bad things in my life. I don't like that. Let me get these guys. Let me remove from the live. Okay. He's removed. Love it, guys. All right. So let's talk about one of the next topics. And if you guys from other countries, chime in. Do you have this in your country? So medical cannabis reduces pain and the need for opiate painkillers among cancer patients. This was a very, very awesome study that was done. And obviously, cancer patients have been using medical cannabis for a long time. And medical cannabis has been getting used for other ailments now. And here in the state of Florida, you can get your medical card and get medical cannabis. It's not recreational here, but it is recreational in some different countries or some different states. So, medical marijuana has been shown for these patients to stop using as many opiates. It's actually been healthier for patients too as well. And it also helps patients eat. A lot of these cancer patients have to take chemo. And with chemo comes sickness and nausea. Also benefits from medical cannabis use. Now, the big thing here was the opiate use. Obviously, some cancer patients especially, go through very, very harsh pain, okay? And this pain is debilitating. And it's almost like torture. That's what I'm going to say. So at that point, these guys need some relief. So opiates were prescribed because obviously painkillers were putting them in some relief and getting them out of pain. So with this, obviously this can be cause for addiction or for them need to up the dose of this opiate and be on opiate for long periods of time. And opiates obviously aren't good to be on. So at this point, medical cannabis is taking over. I think medical cannabis is a blessing as far as the plant comes from the ground. We're using it. It's more natural to our earth. A lot of people say other things like cocaine comes naturally too, right? Or heroin because it comes in poppy plants. But no, it's not true. It's getting refined. You can literally grow plants of marijuana, pick them and dry them and probably smoke them and not have a problem. So at that point, it's not natural like marijuana. Marijuana is natural. Opiates are definitely not natural either. They're processed and they're designed by, designed by a person that has the knowledge and all the resources legally to make that drug the most potent and effective drug there is without any negatives. So, as far as negatives, as far as flaws in the drug, not negatives for you. So you got to watch out for these different things. So if you're taking opiates and you really want to get off, the other thing that we've been reading a lot of research on that I didn't name on here was psychedelics. So psychedelics like mushrooms, magic mushrooms out there, you guys have never thought would take away some different ailments and help stop opioid use. That's right. People that have been taking these different psychedelics or even MDMA have got great relief from PTSD, insomnia. The other thing is opiate use too as well, and that's a big one out there. If people are not using opiates, this is going to not have addiction out there. And I don't know anybody that's addicted to mushrooms. So at that point, hopefully this will be another alternative for people out there that will push the envelope of the opiate use coming to an end or to a minimum use, right? This is a big thing, because I think opiate use or prescription drug use or addiction has affected almost every family in the United States in one way, shape, or form. Whether it's a cousin or a daughter or a son or a mother or a father or a grandfather or somebody in the family that they know that has been addicted to opiates. And it's not even their fault. They go and they get hurt per se, and then they go to a doctor and the doctor gives them these drugs, and you're supposed to do what the doctor says and follow the prescription label. And if you're doing that, this could cause physical addiction. And this physical addiction could cause people to downward spiral and lose everything they possibly had in their whole life, including their family, their house, their job, and all these different things, and even their health over a long period of time. So I think taking these other alternatives will hopefully be a benefit for our population in general, and hopefully give a lot of these different cancer patients or people that need painkillers the relief to stop using opiates and to help out in the general population as far as getting some sort of recovery or some sort of relief. All right, so this was another good one. The next topic of the day. If you guys have any questions about what we do at Titan Medical Center, hormone replacement therapy, medical weight loss, vitamin amino acid injectable therapies, rejuvenation detox, libido enhancers, right? Our signature vitamin amino acid injectables. I know I said that, but I'm going to say it again. You guys need to use those for sure. Anybody out there can benefit from those. Also, blood testing nationwide. 49 different states we can service you guys, right? If you guys are in the area of Titan Medical Center, you guys can get IVs. And don't forget about peptide therapy for injuries, right? For weight loss, for sexual health. We got your back covered. All you guys got to do is call or text us, man, and we'll take care of you guys and get you guys the optimal results you guys are looking for. And hello to everybody out there joining from a different country or even from the United States. I love you guys. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Dan Wheeler in the house. You got yourself some more Titan gear or a hat, whatever you want, man. You're in. Thank you guys for buying the badges. I appreciate you guys. It tells Facebook, hey, listen, or Instagram that this guy's putting out some good information. We like what we're seeing. We're talking about preventive and anti-aging medicine. Anything that's going to help you look good, feel good, and perform better. That's what Titan Medical Center can do for you guys. And if you guys are in this country, we can help you out. If you guys aren't in this country and you want to use our services, our therapies, if you have somebody in the United States, family, friends that we can send to instantly, we can send them from the pharmacy to you guys, all right? So you guys can be hooked up. So let me know. I hope everybody is good out there. The next one, coffee drinkers last longer than people who do not drink coffee. If you can believe this. Now, this was a 7-year study done on people that drank coffee and people that didn't drink coffee. And the people that drank coffee, even if they put sugar in their coffee, they still had longer lifespans than people that did not drink coffee. That's pretty crazy, right? Now, when we think about coffee, you think about one major component that people really like about coffee. What is that? It's a drug. It's called caffeine. That's right. Caffeine is a drug by definition in the textbook. So at that point, it's not an addicting drug, though. It's not like heroin or cocaine. It's not going to make you rob your mommy or steal from your friends. It might make you feel a little down if you don't get it and you're taking high amounts of it and you crash. But the study here was showing these coffee drinkers over the 7 years actually were in good health and they lived longer than people that didn't. So that's a benefit to me. If I see that, I'm like, wow. But the main component, caffeine. Now, they even said in the study that the component of caffeine is actually healthy for you, up to 400 milligrams a day. They said that after 400 milligrams a day, that could cause different issues, heart palpitations, jitters, nausea, anxiety, and it could cause some other negative health benefits down the road and long term. So what have we learned from this study? That drinking coffee can actually benefit you as far as your lifespan. And also that caffeine can also benefit things in a couple of different ways. And when we talk about caffeine, we can talk about mental focus and clarity, energy, right? And also, right, we can also actually lean up a little bit. So with caffeine, if used properly, it could be a huge benefit in your daily life all the way around and can be healthy for you in general. So coffee has other components in it that can be healthy too as well. So don't just take caffeine as the main one in. That's the only benefit of coffee. It does have other components in it, like polyphenols. Excuse me, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. This is another big benefit for coffee drinkers out there. So check it out. If you drink coffee, make sure you're not drinking over 4 to 5 cups of coffee per day. That will go over the limit of the 400 milligrams. Don't drink 10 cups or a pot. I know people in that position. If you're doing that, start scaling back little by little. Your tolerance will come in check, and you'll be able to do just as much as you were doing that day on a lower amount of caffeine, which will benefit your life and health in general and in long term. So, whew, it's been a long show, guys. I appreciate it. I mean, it went by fast, but it's been 40 minutes in. So I'm going to leave it here. WCFL this weekend. So this Saturday, the WCFL World Class Fight League. Titan Medical Center is the main sponsor, and we will be there in the crowd rooting on these fighters to demolish each other. No, it's just a really good time. But these guys really do go hard, or females, they go hard too as well. So big shout out to Ralphio Garcia. Cater Jim, I drink 10 cups a day, but no problem. You might drink 10 cups a day, and you might not think there is not a problem right then and there, right? But long term, things might not happen right then and there, but long term is what we're talking about. And if you built that tolerance to 10 cups, you built it all the way up, you might be missing out on something else. So people that have to cover up for energy all day long or extreme amounts of caffeine or stimulants could be deficient in hormones or other different vitamins that could definitely help you guys improve your natural energy per day and get you off the high doses of caffeine or stimulants that you may be taking. It's just food for thought, guys. I mean, it really is. Trust me, you don't want to be overstimulated every day of your life. This could cause high blood pressure too as well, along with other health issues. So, guys, that's it. Natalie 076. I wonder what that says, but I like the smiley face. I wish I could read all these different languages, or it had a translator here, right? That would translate every single one from whatever their natural language is to English. I appreciate all you guys out there very, very much. So this has been a great Titan Talk Tuesday. I'm here every Tuesday trying to help you guys out with knowledge about Titan therapies or other different things that will hopefully benefit your life and your quality of life, because that's the most important thing. So whatever country you're in, I hope you're living your best life. If not, optimize your health for your own sake, for your family's sake, and for your loved ones. Be healthy, because that's the main thing. It should be your number one priority and your biggest investment out there. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I hate ending on a high note like this, but it is what it is. So you guys will have to come back next Tuesday for a lot more of this great knowledge from me, John, CEO of Titan Medical Center. I appreciate all you guys. Love all you guys. And thank you for the support. I'll see you guys next Tuesday.